Hey guys, what's going on? StormRider36 here, and today we are back with another gameplay commentary of a game I don't think I've ever shown on my channel before. This game is called Warframe. Now, it's a very popular game, but a not very talked about game, I want to say, because I don't see too many content creators about it, maybe because I just don't search it, but whatever the case may be, this is called Warframe. Now, the reason I'm making this game, this gameplay commentary is because I'm recommending this game to people who enjoy Destiny, because it's a Destiny-esque vibe. It's a space oriented game with missions that you can repeat over and over and over again to get loot based off of the random number generation. And it's all about building these characters called the Warframes, and there's a great story behind it. It's quite a fun game, and there's a ton of different Warframe characters to play as to try to unlock. It's a lot of fun, and it's really interesting. There's different factions to fight, there's different factions to support. It's literally Destiny, but with a lot more to it. I think it's older than Destiny, if I remember correctly. You guys are going to see there's three different types of weapons. You have a primary weapon, you have a secondary weapon, and then you have a melee weapon, and it's pretty good. It's pretty fun. And then there's these things called mods, which, of course, they're modifiers to your weapons, Warframe, everything. Everything has mods. That'll make it better than what it is originally. And honestly, it's kind of funny because it reminds me of one of those games on a resource management game on mobile, like Clash of Clans. Because whenever you build stuff, so there's resources you have to collect, and you just get them by doing missions. It's not like you have to go out and physically go out of your way to collect them. You can just do missions on a specific planet that has that resource, and there you go, you have the resource. And then there's companions, there's dog-like things called Kubros, there's cat-like things called Kavats. They just added these. I just got back into this game because, they just added a ton of stuff. And each Warframe has their own abilities. I'm playing as the Warframe known as Loki. Now, if you guys play Smite, you guys will know Loki. But this Loki's a little bit different. This Loki can go invisible, he can teleport or change places with any of the enemies that he chooses. He can put down a decoy, and then he can make all enemies drop their weapons and use melee. So it's pretty cool. But, that's just one of the Warframes. There's a Warframe called Frost, who, of course, has ice powers. There's Volt, who has lightning powers. There's Hydroid, who has water powers. And then there's Rhino, who is a brute. He charges people. He puts on an iron skin, an extra layer of armor, pretty much. He does a giant stomp that suspends people in midair. And then he does a roar that increases his damage. Let me think if there's any others. There's a Warframe that has control of air called Zephyr. So it's really, whatever Warframe you want to play as, there's a Warframe for you. And each Warframe has their own attributes. Like Loki, he's not very bulky, but he is the Warframe to run around, do quick damage, and then go invisible and get out of there. And it's pretty cool. And then there's Frost, or Rhino, who are the tankier ones that are supposed to be in the fight most of the time and keeping the enemies busy, while Warframes like Loki finish them off. Now, there's a ton to this game. It's like a whole bunch of games mixed together, because there's PvP in this game, which I personally don't like to play because it's really, heavy on certain Warframes. Otherwise, it's not. Otherwise, you're not going to do well. So there's that. There's PvP. Then there's the whole community-based thing where you can just, go on a recruitment page and start your own clan and work with other people. And then there's this game even has its own economy for certain weapon pieces that you can only find in special missions that are rare, that you could sell for actual in-game money, or you could sell for or you could trade it for something else of the same or equal value. Same with the mods. There's an assassin that tries to kill you every once in a while. There's bosses. There's 12 different planets / areas. It's so expansive, so extensive, and it's hard to cover in one video. But I'm pretty sure it's free on Xbox One, PS4, and on PC. So if you ever have the chance, go try it out. It's freaking amazing, man. It's very in-depth. If you're one of those people that likes to just grind games out, this is a game that you can grind, because it's literally a huge ass game, content wise, storage wise, I think too, just because there's so much. And you know, it's like there's so many different weapons you can play with. The melee weapons are fucking awesome. The secondary weapons are cool. The primary weapons are insane. You know, and then you can make every Warframe your own. You don't have to, you know, build it the way everyone else does. You could build a Warframe tanky. You can build a Warframe extremely powerful. It's the fact that the possibilities are endless with a single Warframe is so cool. And the whole, you know, the Warframes are the characters that you play as. And you guys are going to hear stuff like Tenno and everything, and you guys can look that up, or I can make another video of this video. It's pretty popular about what each faction, you know, represents, who they are, why you're fighting, and all that stuff, because it's actually pretty cool to me. But, you know, maybe not to others. But seriously, this game is I highly recommend this game. Because it's pretty much got every aspect of almost every game. I would say it does not have, I want to say the mods are like kind of like a MOBA feel, but at the same time it's like kind of, I don't know, you'll just have to check out for yourself. It's mostly third-person shooter, resource management, you know, that kind of stuff, and it's fun as hell for people who enjoy games like Destiny, Borderlands, you know, those types of games. If you don't enjoy those types of games, you might not like it, to be honest, but, you know, maybe you'll give it a shot anyway. I don't know. That's up to you. And then you guys can see on my character himself that I have like a little like light sword on my back. That's just another cosmetic. There's cosmetics in this game. There's you can customize your weapons with any colors you want. You can even pay for some of the people in the game, just if you don't want to work for it. Like, they give you an out if you're not into this type of game, to just get right into it by buying the characters. So I mean, in all honesty, it's a great game design, because if, you know, to pull in everybody, people who don't want to work for it, because some people don't like to grind for it. That's just who they are. That's just how they play video games, and that's perfectly okay. I just think that this game is absolutely amazing. I think that you guys should try it out if you're into Destiny and everything. Give it a chance. You know, it's complex, but once you start to understand the little things, the whole game starts to make sense to you. And headshots are essential, and you guys are going to see me miss a ton of them. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for giving Warframe a chance, for those who will. Thank you for just clicking on this video, even if you didn't give Warframe a chance, because Warframe deserves a lot more credit than it gets, because it's a very, very good game, very well developed, and very well managed and kept up. It's updated regularly, so it's pretty cool. So, thank you guys again for watching. This has been StormRider36, and I'll see you all. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go, I almost forgot. 50 subs is a face reveal. So, if you guys want to get to 50, if you guys want a face reveal, we gotta get to 50 subs. We're actually growing astronomically. Thank you guys so much for that. It's awesome. But, okay, now I'm gonna go. 50 subscribers. Okay, bye.
Excellent work.